I can tell you about the decks that we're gonna see in the top 8. That'd probably be a good idea, right? We're gonna see, wow, Heroes, and this is after 4 rounds of Swiss. Heroes versus Fiendsmith Control. There's probably going to be a lot of Fiendsmith Control, so get ready for that. And surprisingly, we see got Blue Eyes here, as well as more Fiendsmith Control. So next up, there is what is that? Oh, Blue Eyes. So I don't know if it's just these players still want to represent Blue Eyes, they just enjoy playing it, or maybe if it's still that strong. And there's Branded. We got Blue Eyes and Branded. That should be cool. And we got Mermails versus Fiendsmith Control. So it's Fiendsmith Control versus just about every matchup you might want to see. That's right. The downside of baiting something like that is if you bait into a droll. Like we just did to that one person. Now here we got the General Raiho, which is really freaking annoying, but it's not good when it's in your hand, right? I don't think that's you know, but they're probably gonna start off with a Neptibus. Let's see this here. Mermails are doing consistently better in these tournaments, so I think I could endorse you getting them. Neptibus is negated by the Veiler, and the Mermail squad is going to get ashed. The Mermail squad is attempting to summon a monster from the deck. The Mermails, when they have secondary effects that when you discard them, or when it says, they say that when you send this card to the graveyard to activate a water monster's effect, you can destroy a card, summon from the deck. So they're popping with a Virtue Stream. Lordly Load is searching for the Roar, and there's Droll, but there's a Roar. Are they summoning the Dippity? Now the Droll is locking it down. No one's gonna be able to add cards from their deck to the hand till the end of this turn. Engraver, link that into Requiem. Requiem tributing, summon Engraver, and they're gonna send that Engraver to send the opponent's Shadow Squad. And this is a Fiendsmith line. You don't need me to break down the rest for you. They do a sequence and then they fusion summon. Oh my gosh, it's a Lacrima. This is crazy. It's not. What will they do? Who knows? No one knows. Let's get these scores up here. We're gonna This is look at game number 2. We got the scores. Reset that. Actually, we want to give a score to the player on top, right? So Fiendsmith Control did win game number 1. And now there's a Veiler negating the Neptibus. They're sending the Dragoons to the grave. The Dragoons is search for the Shadow Squad. Minstrel sends the Shadow Squad and itself to activate. I don't know what it's doing, but there's a Max C, and that Max C is Royal. Crazy. We gotta take a look at this real quick. Isn't that insane? Now, what happened here? The Shadow Squad summons the Spike from the deck. The Minstrel, oh, they banished the Druisworm from the opponent's hand. And then when the Shadow Squad went to the grave, that summoned the Spike, and that's what gets their combo going here. Ghost Ogre destroying the Dweller. Atlantean Heavy Infantry. Got Imperm to negate. Flurry is summoning from the grave. What did they Imperm negate? Imperm negate the barrel. So, yeah. Okay. I don't know, man. I said it before, but these Fiendsmith Control games are insanely boring to me. It's just engine turbo. Fiendsmith engine, Bestial engine, Primite engine. Where's the flavor? There's no seasoning. It's raw, no, you know. Bloody donut. Into the battle phase. They're kind of taking that Fuwalos challenge. There's only 2,500 left. They're trying to use the Agnumde to summon who? Lacrima. Oh, and the Lacrima's destroyed. It was almost lethal, very close. No shuffle back for burn. I guess they needed that material to summon this guy. The Wallow. Wallow. So what's this guy doing? They're gonna return the return it to the deck before it even activates. Is this sent for cost? Please send the cards for cost. Oh no, that was like an effect to summon it. Makes sense. I'm sorry, Mermail, but just as you guys at home might have imagined, it's 2-0 victory for Fiendsmith Control. With all this Fiendsmith Control, I was more excited to see Senpai Fiendsmith. Bad. That's kind of bad. All right. We're gonna head on into the next match. We've had a great day playing with this new ban list. Hope everyone enjoyed it. For this, we'll do this, that. True. That's all you can do, really, I guess. No, Randumo, it's not a Caesar. It's like you would think they were gonna summon a Caesar, though. This is a new match. Blue Eyes versus, as you guessed it, Fiendsmith control. Reset the scores. Top 8, new ban list. Into the Caesar. So they have 2 special summon negates plus 2 Veilers, and now they're getting ready to go into a Fiendsmith line. Did they not already? Wait, what? Didn't they already do? Okay, their son of a regained. Little Knight. They do the Fiendsmith to summon the Caesar. I just wasn't sure what they were gonna do with this Lurry. Imperm. Imperm negate the Caesar. That Imperm just went 1 for 2. But there's still the 2 Veilers plus a Bull Drake and the Little Knight. Veiler negate the Sage. They summon a Magnamut, but that's not gonna do anything. Spirit. Surprised they didn't negate it with Veiler. Shouldn't they have negated that? Alright. Desiree. Sending the... Oh, there was a Desiree. They had 5, but Desiree sends the Blue Eyes. Little Knight. Vanishing. Still had that Veiler. I don't even know. The Ball Drake. They didn't even summon that Ball Drake. Well, the Ball Drake would banish. And then it would have the effect on the field to tribute another monster and banish one of theirs when they link Synchro, Xyz, Ritual Fusion. I don't remember the name of the card that it was. I think it was Willow or Wallow, the rank 6 Xyz. Willow the Wallow. Wolf. All right. Game number 2. And the Fiendsmith control has space for a Gamma, which is crazy. Gamma and getting Ash, but they're gonna Veiler negating the barrel, so either way that barrel's getting negated. And then the next thing you know, the next monster effect you activate, like this spirit, they're just gonna Gamma. Quite unfortunate. Yeah, but oh, they passed the turn, so they're kind of bricked. Oh, they look bricked up. Wait, they really are bricked up. We got Ash, I'm sorry, Imperm, negating the Sage. There is an Ash and a Droll in the hand. And the Roar summons a Blue Eyes, banish the Wishes. Why did they equip the... Is that the ultimate? I guess it's just for the negate. Yeah, that just gives the negate. Top 8, new ban list tournament. There is some Blue Eyes. But will they defeat the best Fiendsmith control players that made it to the top? We'll see. Ash negating the Lordly Load. And now right into the moon. But the spirit will negate the Druid's Worm. There's still the Droll and the Imperm. But on top they have the Drill Beam. I don't think the Drill Beam's activatable. See. Where are they Imperming? I think they do it right here. That's what I would do too. If there's no Engraver. There's no Engraver in the grave. Well played. Sorry, Blue Eyes. You've been nerfed. And that Fiendsmith control's crazy, right? Watch that. It's crazy. All right. What are we doing? Reset the scores. That's all good. All right. Heroes in the top 8 with this new support. The Infernal Rider new? No, I don't think that one's new. So they got a Veiler, and they're gonna use it on the Faris. There's still the Drill Beam and Ash. Where do they use that? And don't forget about the Baguska. That's making it so that all monsters are changed to defense position. It's special summon, or just all monsters? Change all face-up monsters on the field to defense position and activate their effects. Well, they did the Ash. There's still that Drill Beam though. The Drill Beam, Banish, negate the Deceiver. Obviously, Baguska, Link monsters play around Baguska, but they got the Drill Beam to stop that. Denier. Denied. Cross Crusader, bring back the Deceiver's back. Denier. How do we get rid of this Baguska? Hero players, what's the play? Oh, the Plasma negates it and then sucks it up. So there's an Imperm set in the same column as the opponent's Lordly Load. I don't know how far that'll get them. Drill Beam is kind of scary. In the battle phase, the Drill Beam revealing the Dustin and Banish the Plasma. It's not looking too good for the heroes. What are they gonna do? There's an Imperm, but is the Drill Beam activatable? Maybe not. No. The Drill Beam is not activatable. So Imperm negate the sequence. That Imperm was in the same column as the Lordly Load. Ag Numday. Summon Engraver. And it's boosted up. Beansmith control. What are they going to do about this? Now is the next question. Okay, yeah, we limited blue. It's always this new cycle. Do we like this? I don't know, man. Rough. It was only game number 1 though. Let's go right. Go to game number 2. Alright, hero lives. but it gets ashed. I don't think you really want to negate the hero lives, do you? Kind of like bait, right? See, now they're even doing more bait with the adusted gold. Now they do the evil assault, which is actually a really good ash target, I think. But let's see if that even matters. Is Fiendsmith control still so powerful that even a wasted, yep. I wouldn't call it a wasted hand trap, but yeah. All right, this is Dark Supremacy doing. Are we negating? Exactly. The Supremacy says negate the target the face of cards up to the number of dark fusions and spells that mention it in your grave. Spells that mention dark fusion. If they can win, I'm calling this Dark Supremacy. Maybe I still could call the video that. As you guessed it. Fiendsmith control, you can't escape it. You can't escape it. Watch that. Cool. Yes. Nope. Hey. New match? Alright, let's see it. Branded? Alright, so Alu Bear, they've got a branded opening to summon Quem, sending Cartesia, and now they activate the branded fusion, summon Albion. This is quite an opening for branded. It's a branded opening. Rebellion. So we fusion summon Mirror Jade. All right, they got a max C, but they have 2 cold buys. So branded banishment and Mirror Jade, plus the Granguinol, and then branded in red. So they summon the Albion, fusion summon. Oh, it's the Light and Darkness Dragon. Should they not have done that sooner? Oh my gosh, that's 3 negates. So they got 3 negates plus Mirror Jade, the branded in red, and then Granguinol. So they used one of their negates. And now their second negate, well, they have to use it. They don't really have a choice. Negate the Spirit. And now they negate the Maiden. Where do they banish? Lordly Load. Negate the Lordly Load. Oh, well, no. It doesn't have enough to reduce. It's still gonna try though, which chain link blocks everything. Until we use it as material to fusion summon Star Source Dragon. Drill Beam, banish, and negate the Quem. Quem's negated, but the Star Source is popping. That's it. Let's take this over. Game 2. Branded in Blue Eyes. We'll watch this from the Blue Eyes side. And the format that bland, I think maybe it is, the format could be that bland that people are not that interested right now. That's probably a problem too. So drill beam, they're drilling. Will they be beaming? Mirror Jade, they're going into battle, destroying the Sage. Now the Majesty's popping the Mirror Jade, but there's nothing for the Mirror Jade to destroy, so fine. Now the drill beam, what are they gonna do? Banish the Cartesia. The True Light summons the Blue Eyes, and the Maiden saw that the Blue Eyes was summoned, so then they're gonna summon the Maiden from the grave. Fusion. What? Duplication? Fusion duplication. Ether barrel. They're linking it. Blue Eyes time. For the droplet, negate the spirit, tribute the spirit. Link monster to summon a Blue Eyes, but the Blue Eyes is banished because of the Mirror Jade. What is the person supposed to do? It might not be over yet. Into battle. Could this be lethal? The Tyrant will set the Mirror Jade. No, it's not lethal. But they're doing some serious damage. There's only 600 life points left. But there's a Baron, Seal, Drill Beam, and Majesty. 4. Into battle. Seal, tributing, returning the Ecclesia. Ecclesia, they summoned it again in tributes. What are we doing? Oh, they summon Albaz to pop the Albaz, because even if you, well, you could banish it, I guess, negate it. Well, did they Baron? I don't even know if the Baron was live. They might have done it already before. Should have the score on there, but game 3? I think that's the first game 3 we've seen in this top 8. Game 3. Old Sark. Sark, banish, and they get banish Mercurier to get the Shroud Dragon. Sprite was doing well today. Oh my gosh, we need to do this one. Sprite was doing well today. But I don't think they made it into the top. Sometimes we don't do this. Oh, it's freaking weird. Good. So Imperm negating the Albion. But wait. Oh. We're looking at the Cartesia resolving to fusion. Oh good, I think it all looks so good. Right. They're recovering that branded fusion from the grave. Well, now they have 2 branded fusions, so it's not just 1. Lancia in best of 1? No, I don't think that would be the case. There was a time in Duel Links where you did because of Orcust. It was like tier 0 Orcust. So you played Orcust or you played something that was anti-meta and you used the Lancia. I was playing DDD, which actually had a way to search Lancia, and it was crazy. Board reload. Go beaming. Maiden of White. Setting up the True Light. With the wishes. The wishes will discard a card and add. What are they discarding? The Ogre. Getting a Roar. And the Sage. So the Mausoleum gives them an extra summon. Summon the Sage, get a Veiler. Huh! Even if they don't get the Veiler off the wishes or whatever, they're gonna get it through the Sage. It's too much, man. Blue Eyes, White Dragon. The Maiden saw that the Blue Eyes was summoned. Probably speed this up. But who are you placing your bets on? Into battle. The Tyrant is gonna set the Imperm from the grave. Oh. I forget that the Tyrant can attack each monster the opponent controls. Wow. That Maiden comes back from the grave. If you have a Bestial, don't banish the Blue Eyes, banish the Maiden. That's it. You know what? Maybe it's not so bad having a Blue Eyes or 2. As long as they're not the vast majority. I think that's okay with me. But I am sorry to Branded. But they semi-finals, new ban list tournament. It's been a lot of Fiendsmith control with Primite. It's just engine turbo. Now they got a Regained plus a Veiler and a Nib. The opponent on top has a Gamma, but the Gamma's dead now. Ogre destroying, Regain. This is really not good. There's a Druid Storm and a Baldrake though. Not looking good for the player on bottom here. And is this a Fiendsmith mirror, as you can imagine. What's the other? Oh. Okay. So they are nibbing. Gamma negating the barrel. I guess Gamma's back. So the Gamma and the driver gone. Sarnir banishing Druid's Worm to summon Owen and Ash as well. Link those into a moon. They have a Fiendsmith line here. Oh, but the Ball Drake banishes it. Very nice. Paradise. Paradise is banishing the Requiem, distributing. They're summoning Lacrima. Desirate's in the grave, returning Requiem to send the Baldrake to the grave. And now they do a moon. It's their turn to do a Fiendsmith play. But there's an Ash. It's a nice Royal Druid's Worm though. Wallow, founder of the Drudge Dragon. What is that? Why aren't they summoning a Caesar? Probably my Fiendsmith go burr. Man, this is crazy where we're at now. Both players got into Nibiru. This could get interesting. Oh, they nibbing. Nibs out. They draw another one. Requiem. When do we nib? On the resolution of the Lacrima. Oh, there's a imperm though, so it's okay. But I just don't think that imperm had to get used, unless they wanted that imperm to make sure that the Caesar never came back. Or, not that it would never come back, that it wouldn't be a threat, so that it wouldn't be a problem later. Yeah, these Greensmith mirrors are brutal. I think when you see the 10th one also, it's insane. The Little Knight Banish and the Imperm negating. Into game 3. I think. Hold on. Yes. Up. We go up. Nice. You're making 2 mil a level? What do you mean? An hour, you mean? Oh, I always forget we gotta do this one now. Maybe even push this up a little tiny bit. Oh, Sarnier banishing the Dippity. There's a Max C, but they got a Ash to negate. Million experience an hour? In money? A million money? 500k an hour, not bad. Hey, you know you're on the hunt. That pet. Now you get it. True. Caesar with 2 special summon negates and the Lordly Low summon a driver. Alright, Lubellion. Get Ashed. They also have Maxi. They didn't even. It didn't matter. So, on the other side of things, in the other semi-final match, we got Blue Eyes versus Greensmith Control. Blue Eyes versus Greensmith Control semifinals. Who's the better D? We're gonna find out. Agnima banish the Lurie so it won't summon from the grave. That'll cut off their Greensmith line. Banish the Lurie. I guess there's the risk that they don't have the Lacrima in the hand, right? He's very roar, summon Dippity, which they don't need that anymore because the roar bridges into a Fiendsmith line with the Dippity. Well, that's how that goes. And they thought maybe by doing it early they would stop him. I don't think doing it early is the way. Where do you use your Magnum Mine? It's to banish an Engraver. To banish an Engraver, the Dippity wouldn't do anything about to help that, right? But the Dippity does replace the Lurie. Hyphen. Destroying the Caesar. Well, they return the Dippity to their hand. At least they'd have to summon it again. But they're probably going to summon the barrel, so it's not. It's one less material. True. Requiem. Tribute. And then that clears up the whole field. Oof. Sorry, Blue Eyes, but let's see what happens game 2. This guy. Let's see it. Game number 2. Wait. Why are they playing Flamvale Guard? Rebellion. Oh, but there's a purge. Hold by. Negating. So now they had a called by, now there's an ogre to destroy the regains. No fun for them. Don't think this is lethal. No, but that was a pretty cool way to summon a Caesar. And that's it for Blue Eyes, which means it's gonna be, you guessed it, Fiendsmith, Control, Mirror in the finals. Fiendsmith Control Mirror match. Yay! Let's just make this as painless as possible for everyone involved. So Ash negating the wishes? I know. Oh, the load. Ash negate the lordly load. But then they just follow that up with the tract. But they have a Nibiru. Nibiru is live right now. That's 5th summon. This is number 6, I think. Bringing back the engraver. Oh no, 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 no. They let it up. Why do we not nib? Drill beam, banish the barrel. No, gotta do the. What? Game number 2 in the finals. New ban list tournament after hours of Swiss. See here. See if I can get any information. Not telling me what their records were prior to these matches. Hey, you can't surrender. That's not allowed. Well, I guess we made it all as quickly and as painless as possible for everyone involved, like I said. Fiendsmith Control. That's the new meta. Either you're playing that or you're losing. How do you feel about that? I don't know, let me know. Nice, I didn't hit the record, but we'll figure it out. Well, if I clip it, if I highlight it right now, it'll... Content video producer. Thank you all being here watching the stream. I took enough of all of your time, but we're gonna be hopping over to RuneScape. Can't I highlight this? How do I? Today's 24th. This past broadcast. Not gonna work. I'll have to do it later. All right. That is all good. And that's like I said, either you're playing Fiendsmith Control or you're losing. That's how that goes. But YouTube, thank you for joining us. So I gotta hit this. You know, looking at my freaking beard. I'm gonna be hopping over to RuneScape, old school RuneScape. If you ever played this before, you should get back into it. If you never played it, you should check it out. But that's what we're going to be doing for the rest of today. And I can't continue to stream that on this YouTube channel. So I have to use an alternate YouTube channel so that I don't confuse the algorithm. Alt, okay. That works. Alright, so I'm gonna give you the link right there. You can join us over there. If not, it's all good. And we will see you tomorrow for a No Max C tournament. You're also welcome to join us on Twitch, YouTube. You can find the link. Oh wow. You can find the link to the Twitch channel in the description of the stream, or on the channel or the YouTube videos. All right, YouTube, we are out. Goodbye. I'll see you tomorrow.